Welcome back, guys. Check out this video on stock trading. Kirby, we see this a lot. So, what are your thoughts on what he just said?
Yeah. For me, the part that stood out the most is until you get, when he said, until you get over the fear of losing, you will never win. That is absolutely true. And when you say that we see this all the time, you're right. I mean, this has happened. And I'm talking about the scenario he said where the guy is down to his last $500 and then he wants to know how to invest. People don't reach out when they have a lot of money and say, "Hey, I want to invest." That's why it kills me when people say, "Oh, if I hit the lottery, I'm going to start investing." No, you won't. You're gonna go buy everything that you thought you need to have. You're gonna take people out on vacation, and then when you're down to your last crumbs and you realize you lost it all, that's when you're gonna reach out to somebody like, "Hey, can I invest to try to get it back?" Instead of thinking, "Hey, I got all this money. Why don't I invest it now to make more money, and then I can, buy the things that I want with residual." And then that's what happened. I always people call me all the time. "Hey, I got $300. I got $1,500 in the bank. Where can I put this money at to make a lot of money?" And they want to invest for with a scared mindset to save the little bit of money that they have left because they blew everything else. So they want to take that little bit of money and make it back to make it look like they weren't dumb and spent all the money. Or people want to, they want to risk a little to make a lot because they think the stock market is just like the lottery system, just like the casino and things, what have you. And then people don't understand the element of fear. So now you got this your last $300. If you see the stock go down, you're gonna see it hit, $259. You go, "Oh, I got to sell it so I can save my $259 because I don't want to go to zero." You already had zero. $300 is zero. And that is an element that you see often over time, again and again and again. And I tell people all the time, when friends and family members, they get a lawsuit, they'll get a life insurance policy, whatever, they don't call me when they get the money because they know when they call me when they get the money, I'm going to tell them what they need to do, but they already got their mindset on what they want to do. So they don't call me when they get a big chunk of money. They call me when it's already dwindled down to the last $1,000, last $1,500, to see if I could save them to get that money back up so it don't look like they're crazy. I mean, this happens a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot. And I always tell them, there's nothing that I can do to save you with $1,500, $500. And what the gentleman said on the video, you need to go get a job and keep on working. I remember we did a video a while back, and we said, if we had $2 million show up in our bank account, what would we do? I said, I would go broke, meaning I would go broke and I would invest all of it, and I would just keep on working. That's what I would do. I wouldn't go say, "Oh, I'm gonna take my family on a vacation. I'm gonna go buy a new car." I'm gonna put that in assets and then let that money keep paying me for the rest of my life to make more money. But people don't look at money like that. And you see it a lot. You see it with NBA players, basketball players, athletes, and things, what have you. They make all this money and then they just let me go blow it, blow it, blow it. And then they go try to invest at the last minute, but it's too late. They're getting themselves in all this debt, like Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson made over $100 million in his career, and he just filed bankruptcy. And they just went into his house and start taking assets to pay back all the debt that he owed to older people. That's what happened when you don't have the financial literacy and mindset. So now, if he took that money that he made during his playing days and just kept investing, kept investing, kept investing instead of trying to live on a high life to show everybody he is a celebrity, he would be well off now. That's why you have the Kobe Bryants of the world who invested his money into body armor, and in that one investment, he made more money And that one investment, when Coca-Cola bought it, then he made his whole basketball career. That's why you see the LeBron James is worth upwards to $1 billion. That's why you see the Tiger Woods is worth upwards to $1 billion. The Michael Jordans is worth upwards to $1 billion because they took their money and invested it, not went and blew it. And I know as many stories about Michael Jordan gambling and things like that, but he ain't sitting at $1 billion. He ain't gambled his way to $1 billion. He invested the income that was coming in to make more money, and he was investing the lion's share of his money to make more money, not messing off in the streets and blowing it. But because of the social media age we have here, everybody thinks soon as they get the bag, they got to go blow the bag just to seem like they cool. But no, at the end result is you sitting there dumb, sitting there wondering like, oh man, where the money go? Now you sitting there, oh man, all the stuff that I have, all the stuff that I had. I remember when, you know, and then now you didn't do right with money. Now people coming to repo your stuff, kicking you out of houses, and all this stuff for what? So you can live the high life to impress other people, not yourself. But Alex, I went on my tangent. So what you got?
I like this video and the point that you said where you have to get over the fear of losing in order to win. It's interesting and like I wouldn't say consciously I think of this, but subconsciously and whenever I'm closing like on a property or like if I'm investing, like I remember when I first started really investing in the stock market. I mean, you remember this. You were like we were at World of Beer and you're like, I'm not saying to invest your whole savings, but I would do it. And then I went ahead and did it. And when I do things like that, it's like my mind is kind of thinking like, what the hell else am I gonna do? Like, if my goal is to get up here, what's my other plan? If if I don't have a plan and this is a shot, let me try. And when I talk to people that want to invest and they come to me like, hey, can I start with, I mean, literally people will come and ask, can they start with $100? And I just like laugh and I'm like, sure, I guess, but that's not gonna do anything for you. And then so like I'm always telling people like, yeah, just buy the S&P 500. And then you hear them come back and then they're like, hey, it's at $120. And I'm like, yeah, imagine if you put 10 grand in or 20 grand in. You made 20% on $100. Congratulations. Like, and you just see these people so scared to put their money into something. So what else are you doing? If you want to be financially successful, you're not going to get there taking baby steps. I mean, micro baby steps. I mean, this is just pathetic. You have to do something that hurts your pocket, that hurts you. And unless you do that, you're not going to see any results. And if you're not going to do that, but you still want financial success, what's your other path to get there? Because obviously, we've seen the results on hitting the lottery. That's not going to get you there. We've seen the results on people becoming professional athletes. It's nearly the same as hitting the lottery. So, what is your chance of actually becoming financially well off? And if it's investing, then you have to apply yourself. You have to apply your money. And we always say you have to apply it to where it actually hurts, and you do. I mean, like, I've been in situations where like the stress was like painful, because I mean, but you have to be in that situation. Like, if it's hurting, you know you're doing something well or you're doing something right. If it's not hurting and you feel comfortable, then something's wrong. You should be doing something more aggressively. But that's I mean, that's really my view. I mean, I've spoken to so many people that have come to me like the guy said in this video where someone came to him with $500 and it goes back to a point that I said in another video, which is you don't use investing to duplicate your money. Like when people come to me with that little amount of money, I especially tell them, dude, go watch some Gary Vee videos, watch him flip on, garage sale items. And even that, people laugh at that. Like, okay, so you're not even gonna try. Like, okay, so they won't even try that, but that's the best way to flip $500 or flip $100. When you invest, you're investing capital that you're making so that you can store it and let it grow. You're not investing so that you can make a quick flip in the stock market. So I understand exactly where this guy is coming from, and I know you do as well, but that's my take on it.
Yeah, and just clearing some stuff up. When Alex says people come to him with $100, he means $100 and that's it. Could you invest $100 a month? Yeah, and then you want to keep increasing it over time. But people want to come with just $100. That's it. Just $500. That's it. And they thinking that 100, that $500 is going to get them $100,000. That's what their mindset is. I mean, yeah, can you consistently invest $100? The younger you are, yes, and then over time let that grow into something. Yeah, but you just sitting here coming with $100 bill thinking, oh, I'm about to invest this $100, I'm gonna make it. And then I don't have I don't have investment products that, oh, I could just put $100 in and then, oh, it's going to turn into a million one day and I'm gonna be good. Those products don't exist. Yeah, you better off just going to keep on buying scratch off tickets if you thinking you're gonna make it in the stock, because it's not gonna happen. You, like you said, Alex, it gotta hurt. Investing has to be a line item on your budget every month. Every month. It's the first line item on my budget, but it should be a line item on your budget every month. Like if it's a decision between, hey, family dinner or we investing, well, it look like we eating ramen noodles at the house or we eating something at the house. If it's the difference between investing or going on a vacation, it's investing. If it's investing in anything besides the four walls of keeping a roof over your head, lights, gas, phone, and water, the thing is investing. Until people understand that concept, that's why you will have the have and the have-nots, and then the have-nots will keep complaining about the people that have it because the people that have it actually put in the work and they put in the capital to make them have it. The have-nots are the people that want to have the instant gratification. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the money. They don't want to put in the time and effort to make more money, but they think stuff should be handed to them. But with all that being said, we're gonna end it right there. Please like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you on the next video. And all the hate mail, please send it to Alec, not me.
We'll see you guys.